You're listening to this right now, which means you understand the power of voice. And that's exactly what we're exploring today. How voice AI is transforming the way we write, we think, we create. I'm Jeremy Kaplan. You're listening to Wonder Tools. There's a bit of meta magic happening here because I actually drafted parts of this using the very tools I'm about to tell you about. Instead of staring at a blank screen, I spoke my ideas out loud and let AI transform them into organized text. Still my ideas, just with a little AI assistance in terms of cleaning up the ums and ahs and putting my blank spaces into more organized paragraphs. Imagine you're walking your dog when the perfect email response pops into your head, or an idea for a presentation, or a great opening for a project, or you're cooking dinner when you finally figure out how to structure writing you're working on. These are moments when typing isn't practical, but speaking is natural. So let's explore some of the mobile voice AI tools I've been testing. Letterly is my current favorite. You just open the app, hit record, and start talking. Very simple interface, nothing complicated to learn. You get a generous 15-minute countdown, which is plenty of time to think out loud. And what's clever is how it detects what you're trying to create. Speaking in bullet points, it'll format them automatically. Drafting an email, it'll structure that. The magic happens after recording. When you can download the recording, you can see the full transcript. You can clean it up lightly and basically have nothing changed except removing the ums and uhs and adjusting the punctuation. Or you can ask by pressing a button to put it into an outline format or a draft email format or a summary format or whatever format you want for whatever you're working on. For example, a draft of a LinkedIn post you're thinking about sending based on the idea that you've just been recording. It's $80 a year, which means it's not completely free, although you can try it for free for a bit. But to me, it's worth it for anyone who regularly needs to capture ideas and wants a professional kind of tool for that. You can use it, by the way, also on your desktop and on the web. So it's a quite flexible tool, and I find it works really, really well. And now you can actually add custom prompts if you want your text to be structured or adjusted in a particular way. In the past, I've used other tools which remain useful. One is called Oasis. Before recording, you set up exactly how you want your words to be transformed, like in the format of a LinkedIn post or a meeting summary or a video script. It will create all of those from the same recording. So that's a different structure from how Letterly works. Letterly works by you recording it first and then choosing how you want to transform it. You can choose one transformation at a time and see what that looks like and try another one. And Oasis, you do that transformation in advance and you can pick multiple ones and then see the results immediately after you finish recording. AudioPen is a third option, and they take a unique approach. It's a web-first kind of tool, so it's available on any web platform, and there's an app version as well for your phone. One thing that's nice about it is that you can share individual notes, audio notes, to the web or to anyone you want to share them with. You can combine multiple recordings. It has a bunch of pro features. The free version will let you try it out. There are also desktop apps for voice AI. It's not just for your phone. So a few desktop apps that I use are Whisperflow is the primary one I prefer most at the moment. And it's become a go-to laptop tool for recording something quickly. Basically, I can press my function key on my laptop, start speaking, and my words instantly appear wherever my cursor is. So it basically copies my words that I've been speaking and pastes them into whatever tool I'm using, whether it's Google Docs, presentation tool, or any other writing tool. And it just works. And I find it a handy tool to have and to be able to use it with any app on my laptop. There's a similar tool called Talktastic, created by the same team that makes Oasis, that I've also used and has an additional feature, which is that beyond just the basic transcription, it also analyzes what's on your screen and offers some context-aware transformation of what you're saying to clean it up a bit. But they're going through a restructuring of that software tool at the moment, so I'm sticking to Whisperflow primarily. A third option, if you want a powerful tool that's built on OpenAI's technology, is called Mac Whisper. And you can use it actually completely for free. So that's a nice advantage for anyone who wants to try something for free. There's a pro version that has some advanced features for a modest cost, like plug in a YouTube link and have it transcribe that link automatically. I use these voice AI tools throughout the day. I'll use it on a morning walk, recording some ideas or planning my day and just talking that out instead of being on a screen. If I'm in the kitchen, just thinking about things, I'll open up an app and just record my thoughts to get my ideas down to my digital notebook. And sometimes when I'm commuting, if I'm heading into a meeting, I might think of something along the way and record that with Voice AI. And then finally, if I'm recording something in the evening, it's often a journal entry or planning ahead for the next day. So these are all cases where I don't have to type anything. I don't even have to look at the screen, basically. I just open up the app, start recording, and then I can put it away and I have that material ready to go. The real power here isn't just converting speech to text. It's transforming the way that we get our ideas from our brains into our digital ecosystem into an organized, useful format. So whether you're fighting writer's block and just staring at a blank page, or dealing with overload of screen time where you've just been staring at your screen, it's helpful to use Voice AI because you can just talk out loud. You don't have to look at the screen and it will transform the text in a helpful way, cleaning it up. The transcription quality is much better than it was a generation ago, even a few years ago. And it just works. It's really easy and you can get started for low cost or even for free. This is Jeremy Kaplan and this is Wonder Tools that you're listening to. I hope you have fun trying out Voice AI, and I'd love to hear your input and feedback and what's most useful for you. You'll see additional examples in the written version of this post, which is available at wondertools.substack.com. Thanks for listening, and thanks for following Wonder Tools.